Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is MrBaby and today we're going to be looking at all the SRs in Dokkan, alright, that awaken into a UR in which you can rainbow and put on teams and stuff like that. I'm only going to be covering the summonable ones because there's a lot of free-to-play SRs that do awaken, but the goal of this video is to inform you guys on the SRs that you acquire through summons that you can actually awaken, through medals and stuff like that, and that you can actually rainbow, alright, and you can actually put them on certain teams when you don't have many options, okay? So, if you guys do remember, I did a Bardock version of this. It was Super Saiyan, the AGL Super Saiyan Bardock that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. However, in that video I did say that I was going to do each one of these separately, but I was like, let me just cover all of them in just one one video, right? So here are all the SRs that you can just Dokkan, right, in the game. Dokkan Awaken in the game. A lot of them are free to play though, so I already have the ones pulled up. If I forgot one, I apologize. Let me know in the comment section below which one I forgot, and I will make sure to pin that comment. So the first one we should look at is the SR Batamo. You can awaken him, you can get him through summoning. Right, now he does awaken into this physical one on the right that you see here. These are his max, max stats. So they aren't too bad, right? On a Universe 6 team, they'll be okay. He does feed into the intelligence summonable one though. The SSR that you get, he can feed into him for super attack. So if you have a bunch of these laying around, which is very common, and you haven't SA10'd that one, you can definitely go ahead and do that. Now with him, you can do this. Now with the STR Magetta, you can go ahead. This guy awakens to basically the same version, just STR. So he awakens to Boda Magetta. How many medals does it take? Let me go back here. Okay, just 7 hit medals. That's pretty much it. Just 7 hit medals. So it isn't too bad. You can rainbow them, put them on Universe 6. You cannot run them together because they have the same exact name, but you can run one of them at least. And you also have 2 options if you want an STR one or a physical one. I mean, they're not really meant to be run on a team, but this is another option for you. So the next one we have is this GT Super Saiyan Goku. And now, well, I don't know when they added it, but he awakens into Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. These are his max stats right here. He isn't the best, but another option for you guys. Another SR to look after is this physical Android 17 and the tech Hellfighter 17. I almost lost my words there. Now they both do awaken into Super 17, the same exact card, same exact pose, just different typing, as you can see right here. Again, not the best, but if you don't have the AGL 120 liter and you have a bunch of these, you can awaken and run them on that Android team. Anything like that. Those are options right there. The next one we do have is this physical Whis, who I think is actually pretty good. Let me this Whis does awaken into this Whis right here. Look, 15,000 HP, not that bad. Attack and defense plus 40% when HP is 30% or above. Fully recover HP when fully recover HP when HP is 30% or below. So if you guys do remember, I think it's the villain extermination event or hero extermination event that what's it called? There's an AGL Whis that does something similar. This Whis right here, if you pull him from summoning, make sure you keep at least a few copies. You're gonna need 14, right, to SA10 and fully dupe them out if you want to rainbow them. But this Whis is definitely a good option in Run the Gods. Or any team that you really want to recover HP when you're at 30% or below. Another SR to look at is Sin Shenron right here. He does awaken into this bad boy right here. He is a Shadow Dragon Saga lead. He's max stats right here. There's another one to look out for. We do have a few more here. So another one we want to look out for is this, Big Buff Boo. I don't like his Dokkan Awaken art. It's kind of silly, but this is, he does awaken into this. You can rainbow this if you guys care about that. Next one we have here is this Majin Buu or Buu Piccolo or whatever you guys want to call him. He does awaken into this version right here. These are the stats. He's okay. What kind of medals is it? I should have been showing the medals too. So 21 of the Boo medals from that Boo event. Next one we have is Janemba. I actually like this one a lot. As you guys can see, the stats are actually really low for this one. This one's actually a lot older, I think, than some of the other ones. But this one is definitely one that you can rainbow and can run on various amount of teams. The next one you want to look out for is this Tech First Form Cell. If you have some of these laying around, you can feed them into the Prime Battle one that just came out, a few days ago, like 2 days ago, over on Global. And if you haven't farmed them up on JP and you play JP, you might want to do that as well if you get this guy. So he does awaken into First Form Cell right here. This is what you get from summoning. We don't have that many. Actually, we have quite a few more. Next, we have this Evil Boo. He does awaken into this Evil Boo right here. Stats are okay, but the Majin Buu Saga is getting some love. So if you don't have a good option, if you don't have a lot of good options, right, this guy can definitely be one of the featured SRs on some of those banners. So if you get a lot of them, you might want to awaken him. Just something to think about. A lot of these are just for you guys to I want to spread more awareness of the SRs because not every SR is bad, right? So this guy you get from summoning. I'm pretty sure you guys many of you guys have seen him. Boot tanks right here. Attack plus 5% for every key you're obtained. Low key like a nuking lead. Low key. There's better ones, of course, but this one awakens into this right here. Next we do have. Okay, so this is the Intelligence Trunks, and then we have the Tech Goten. Now they both awaken into Gotenks right here. So there's a few of these that we've already seen, right? They both awaken. The Gotenks right here. You cannot run them on the same team because they have the same exact name. They're just different typing. So whatever typing you want, you can run, I guess. If you want to rainbow both, go ahead and rainbow both. You can feed them into other Super Saiyan Gotenks, I'm pretty sure. But that's that. Next we have my personal favorite, Super Saiyan Goku, White Hot Face Off, something like that. He does awaken into God Goku or Godku. These are his stats right here. They're not the best. If he's rainbowed, he could be a decent option around with gods. Again, this is if you're a newer player, right, and you don't have God Goku, but you have like 50 of these. All you need is 14. And you can SA10 rainbow him and put him on that Realm of Gods team. Next, we do have Gokua. I love his Awakened art. Here you go. Stats are pretty okay. They do with this card does link well with LR Bojack. Just because of the links, so they're from the same movie. So this is actually a good option if you want to run him, if you have him. Next, we have the Beerus. This Beerus does awaken into this Beerus right here. Stats are, meh. But all the SRs are like that, right? Next, we do have this Zanya right here. So this Zanya would go well with the Gokua, right? Yeah, this is her awakened art right here. Next, we do have... Okay, so there's 3 of these. There's this Frieza right here. There's this Frieza right here. And then there's this second form Frieza right here. They all awaken into this golden Frieza. If you guys can see in the bottom, they all awaken to the golden Frieza. I mean, if you want to keep 3 of them, I guess you can. But this one you wouldn't need 14 copies of because you can pull a few of these, a few of these, and a few of these. And you can just awaken them, and then these would all feed into each other later on, right? Okay, so now we're nearing the end. Next, we have this Gohan right here, who does awaken into Great Saiyaman. Some options for feeding and stuff for what's it called? For super attack, feeding, and stuff like that. Next, we have this Bojack. Here we go. He awakens to this art. I actually like this art a lot. Next, we do have Master Roshi. There was a tech version of this that you can't actually get anymore. I think it was a very old card, but there is an AGO one that you can still get. This guy is still available in summons. So if you want to keep him and awaken him, this is the buff Roshi. We need a good buff Roshi, by the way, but that's story for another video. Next, we do have, if you guys hear that's the fan from the computer. I apologize for that sound, by the way. Next, we have the last two ones right here. They're both Videls. I think you guys get these through friend summons. I'm not sure. All right. I don't remember seeing them through regular summons, but these are, I know they're in friend summons, especially this STR one. But they do both awaken into the same card of Great Saiyan Mansu, right down here. So if you want to feed one into the other or keep both, in case you have you have options, for typing, that's that as well. Now those are all the SRs that I can think of from this list. Now if I'm missing a summonable one, I mean the summonable LRs on the friend summon, those don't count, right? But I don't think I missed a summonable one, an active summonable one that awakens. No, I don't think so. So I think those are all the ones. If you guys enjoyed today's little awareness type video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. I hope with this video I was able to spread some awareness, because I do realize that a lot of the SRs are just completely bobbed, right? And I mean, if you have a lot of room in your box, I don't see a reason why you can't just keep a few and keep feeding them every time you pull them. Because if you summon a lot, you're going to pull a lot of these SRs. A lot more than the SSRs, right? So it's going to be very, very, very easy for you to SA10 and Rainbow them. So you have more options in your box. But like I said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.